I want to talk trade deadline. The trade deadline deals. Um, with the biggest one that I woke up to on Tuesday morning, and I remember the first
Your
thing I
Tuesday
did.
morning shocker.
Yeah, I remember the first thing I did was text you saying you sons of bitches, you guys just robbed us. Like Jay Ajayi going to the Philadelphia Eagles for a fourth round draft pick. You feel about that? Uh, do you do you feel like you guys are definitely the odds on favorite now coming out of the NFC for the Super Bowl with Jay Ajayi?
Honestly, I didn't fear our. For me, it's always been making sure we're reinforcements on the defense and on our O line. Always worry about with the Eagles. And like we were talking last week, the few players that we lost, um, the Redskins game were big hits. Now we got a Jai now going on to the winter days. It's always good to have a nice, solid
Mm-hmm.
running team,
Yep.
and having Blunt and having think, and I've been still gonna start.
Role, I guess, as the
I'm
yeah.
guessing to see if he's up to par again, and if he fully accomplishes that, I think he might win the starting position, and then they might have Blunt actually as a tight end, or they would. I know
Maybe
they've
like a
played him on
third
the
round
side.
back, maybe.
I mean, they used to. He also is a receiver. I've seen him catch a few passes. I mean, short passes, laterals, and stuff like that, or not laterals. What are they? Yeah, sorry. Um, he might take that role on different plays.
Yeah, because Ajayi's not the best receiving back. I feel that's definitely something he can improve on. Huge for you guys, especially because in the playoffs you need to establish that running game. So having Ajayi, having Blunt, and even Smallwood, I mean that's three quality backs that you guys have on your team. As a Dolphins fan, at first I was pissed. Started reading more into it. You know, they were unsure with his knees because
Yeah, that's what I heard.
that's
Yeah,
been a problem. So in the long term, they didn't think he was going to be there. Not only that, but apparently he's been being disruptive in practices and team meetings. And honestly, I applaud Adam Gase for doing what he did because it took a lot of balls to trade like one of your
yeah.
offensive guys just just to set the example. Like you're either and if you're going to be disruptive, we don't need you here, and we're going to ship you off. And honestly, it's just because of that, we don't know how he's going to be able to hold up. Sense for the Dolphins, especially because in the NFL, in today's NFL, it's so easy to find a replacement at running back. I mean, you can draft one coming out of the third, fourth, fifth, sixth round, free agency. I mean, there's just so many ways to acquire a good running back. I think it's honestly one of the easiest positions to replace in the NFL position. Um, so I'm not worried at all. We'll see what Kenyon Drake can do. I don't think he's going to be that guy, um, like a receiving back type thing. But I don't think he's going to be like our long term back of the future. I think that's something we'll take care of in the off season. Um,
That you have Jay Cutler back this week.
Hell yeah, I'm
Choose your
happy.
words
Yeah, man.
wisely.
I mean, let's be honest, man. Let's dive right into it. Let's talk about the Ravens just laid on us. I mean, it was an embarrassment. Honestly, I thought Matt Moore than Cutler. My God, Jay Cutler, I'm so sorry. I was so wrong. He looked even worse than Jay Cutler. Who would have thought, right? Actually looked like Dan Marino compared to Matt Moore. I mean, it was that bad. It was that bad of a performance all around. Yeah, I am happy Jay Cutler is coming back. I mean, it's Matt Moore. I think it gives us a better chance. Um, again, I don't rate him higher than Tannehill. So, he's somewhere between Matt Moore and Ryan Tannehill.
You guys play on Sunday.
Night, of course, another primetime game. We love not showing up on primetime games, and we're playing the Raiders at home. It is a home game. I honestly am picking us to beat the Raiders. I
Yeah.
think Adam Gase is gonna. I feel like he's motivated. The team's gonna be motivated to prove a lot of haters wrong, especially Adam Gase, because a lot of Dolphins fans have been calling for his head, which I think is stupid. Stupid if you think Adam Gase needs to get fired. 6 last year, 10-6 with the Dolphins football team. We're mediocre at best, and he took us 10-6. Now, granted, we had the easiest schedule in the NFL. I can't remember the last time we won 10 games.
Either.
And we're bad now, and we're 4-3. We're still in the thick of it. We're only a game behind Jacksonville for sixth place.
Yeah.
So as bad as we are, we're 4-3, and we're one game back. So I don't know why everyone's hating on Adam Gase.
And winning this week will definitely create a separation at this point in time in the league. From the teams that are looking bad and the season is done. I'd end up 9.
Yeah, November's always a huge month in the
7,
NFL.
yeah.
November's huge. November and early December or time in the NFL. Like we're gonna find out who's for real and who's pretend.
I personally have the Raiders winning that game.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
but I wouldn't be surprised if it's a close game. Like I said, the Raiders have been letting me down recently. I don't know honestly what to expect.
You don't think it's going to be another 40-0, right?
No. And I wasn't expecting that 40-0 either because the Ravens also got killed. How much did they lose? 40-0?
Against Jacksonville in England?
Yeah.
I think
it was 40-0.
No, I think they scored points. Then they didn't get.
They did?
They got blown out, but I think they scored something.
Go ahead and find it. Let me do a contestatron.
Well, while you're doing that, yeah, the Raiders Sunday night. We got to see how the running backs are going to be up in my fantasy team, which is pretty funny. And I'm kind of like who to start because I'm hearing Kenyon Drake's going to handle most of the carries and Williams is going to be the. So, see Devontae Parker, I believe, is back. That's going to be huge. Kid can ball, but he's just always injury prone. That's the biggest thing on Devontae Parker. My God, it is horrendous. It is atrocious. We have no offensive line.
Scrubs.
Seriously, it's Pouncey hasn't been the same ever since his injuries. Jeremy Tunsil, the offensive lineman we took, has been underperforming this year, and then everyone else. I mean, it just suck. I mean, that's something that's going to be like priority number one in the offseason is that offensive line.
It was 44-7. I know, but it was 44.
Okay, they scored 7.
It was.
But they scored. We got blown the hell out.
That makes you feel better than fine.
It does.
So it's season. I'm definitely going right now.
Yeah. So who are you guys? Who's your guys' next opponent?
Next, the Broncos. It's our last home game
and
before
then the bye week. Yeah,
exactly. So I'm hoping after seeing their last performances.
Oh, by the way, Brock Osweiler is actually going to be starting for the Broncos.
I saw it. Yeah.
Does that worry you at all?
No. Actually, Osweiler has been keeping me happy. I've been glad that he's been playing like complete ass.
Well, no, Simeon's been playing like ass. Osweiler they picked back up, but he was playing like crap too last year.
Was playing like shit last year. And you saw a little glimpse of greatness. It was another interception followed by it.
Yeah, it was bad. It was bad.
It's the only thing that I remember about last season, just that man throwing balls away. But yes, coming in this week, we're playing against the Broncos. Then we go into the bye week. We come back. We play the Cowboys.
Yep, that's what I'm waiting for.
We are away.
That's what. Yeah, but that's
we're
fine.
Away.
The Cowboys have lost plenty of home games.
They lost Ezekiel, and we picked up Ajayi. So. Ezekiel, minus Ezekiel plus Ajayi is a great day. So after that, I believe we play the Seahawks.
Yep.
Oh no, the shit. I believe it's the Seahawks after it. Double check on that, and then we play the in that division. And Kansas City, Seahawks. We play the Raiders, and we also play the one is, but that's the game that comes after it. I don't remember what it is right now. I'm having a brain fart. But there we go. All right, we play the Bears.
That should be easy, and then it's Seattle.
Yes, we play the Cowboys, then the Bears, then Seattle, and the Rams.
Yeah.
Oh man,
that's not gonna be an easy game.
They're gonna bend us over. They're gonna do honestly, I think those will be 2 losses right there. But by that point, if we can beat the Broncos, beat the Cowboys, and beat the Bears, we'll be 10-1. You know what? Let us lose all of them. We are solid.
But you want home field advantage throughout the playoffs because if you don't want to go to Seattle.
I do. I also don't think we're gonna lose all the last games. I think we'll be able to beat
if you guys have to get through Seattle to make it to the Super Bowl, the Eagles aren't making it. You guys aren't. I'm sorry, you're not beating Seattle in Seattle. There's no way. No way. Especially Carson Wentz, no playoff experience. No way in hell. No way.
Well, what off?
In Seattle.
No. I said though.
No, that's why I'm saying you guys need to finish with the best record in the NFC so you guys can have home field advantage.
Yeah, for sure. Like I said, I see it happening if we go 10-1 and then we play the Seahawks, we go 10-2, play the 10-3, beat the Giants 7-3, beat the Raiders 12-3, beat the Cowboys.
You think you're gonna sweep the Cowboys?
In a pound town, buddy.
I think you guys are gonna split with Dallas.
And wait, Ezekiel's gonna be back by then, isn't he?
Be 6 games, yeah, 6 games, right? He'll definitely
1,
be back
2,
by then.
3, 4, 5, 6. All right, fine. We'll lose the one at home against the Cowboys. I can settle. I can compromise.
Thing is, how many are Seattle going to lose? Because the Seahawks just picked up a hell of an offensive lineman from the Texans in Dwayne Brown. I mean, their offensive line is going to be a lot better with that man. And that was
the Seahawks will go
11-5.
11-5.
Hell no.
They lost 3 games already.
2.
Okay, well they can lose 3. We can lose 4. Whatever.
I don't think they'll lose 3 more games.
Oh,
2 more games tops. Seattle Philly game is gonna.
I don't see the Seahawks going
13-3.
I don't think so. No,
I think so.
No.
All right, we'll find out. But that Seahawks, my friend. Don't
That's
forget
fine.
about the Seahawks.
No, I don't agree. I mean, I don't disagree with you. I'm just saying I don't think they'll go 13-3. I'll put them at 11-5 or 12-4.
Okay.
10-3 or 12-4.
Another team I want to talk about because we do have a couple of followers, the Washington Redskins. What
do you want to talk about them? I mean, I don't think there's anything else to talk about.
Here's my question about the Redskins. Are you a fan? Would you keep Jay Gruden?
I think he should have been gone a long time ago.
I think he should have been gone 2 years.
I think
a year ago.
The owner needs to leave.
Happened.
Why not? Sell the fucking team. Get out of there. What are you doing? That team has been shit ever since he's been there, isn't it? 20 years ago.
Well, they did win a Super Bowl in the 90s, didn't they?
They won a Super Bowl in 93.
91.
Okay. 6 years. I'm 26. All right, I just realized they won the goddamn season when I was born. I'm cursed. That's the point. All right, so the Redskins, look, they're 3-4 right now. They're gonna lose to the Seahawks. They're gonna lose to the Vikings. They're gonna lose to the Saints. They're gonna beat the Giants. They're gonna lose to the Cowboys. And they're gonna Cardinals.
Tie the Cardinals.
They're gonna tie to the Cardinals. They're gonna beat the Broncos, and they're gonna typical Redskins thing and lose to the Giants. Oh, 8-8.
6-10. I said they'd go 6-10.
Look, I said they'd be in 3rd place. Whatever that has to be, it's gonna be 3rd place.
6-10.
Cowboys might go 9-7, 10-6. 10-6 might be a better not looking that bad this year,
No, not at all. And now here's
except for the
another thing:
Giants.
would you re-sign Kirk Cousins, quarterback, or would you try to get somebody else, or do you go with Kirk Cousins as your future in Washington?
That's a good question. Because Kirk, we know that this year played 1 year, thanks to God. And so next year, what God says. I mean, would I want him to play? Would I want him to stay? Gonna kill his career if he does somewhere else. I think you know where you should go.
Oh, San Francisco just got
I don't
Garoppolo.
care.
Why the
I
hell
think
would Kirk?
because
That's so
Garoppolo's gonna be a
stupid.
backup.
You're gonna trade a second-round draft pick. There's no way in fucking hell he's gonna be a backup draft pick
What's
that
their
they just
backup?
gave up. A #1 draft pick. It's like pick 35.
That's what I'm saying. If they can pick up,
no, they're not.
they can
gonna
negotiate.
No.
Okay, look what the Eagles did. Oh, okay, they traded Kings to get their picks back, right? For their starter quarterback, and they picked up another quarterback. Well, I think that's the same thing they can do. They can use that as leverage.
No, I think
trade it away
I think
and get.
Shanahan wouldn't have traded a second-round draft.
All right, then he should go to the Browns.
I think
Dude, he's not gonna go to Miami. Get over it. Oh my God, you've been saying that for like 3 years.
Good. I'm gonna say it for 4. I'm gonna keep saying it.
You know where
until
he
gets
could go?
franchise tag.
You know where he could go?
What?
Which is somebody who is time to go. Chargers. I think it's time for Philly
No,
to go home.
I think instead of the Chargers, I think the Cardinals would be better.
Palmer is already on his last leg. Yeah.
So, but Miami would
Hmm.
be the golden destination for Kirk.
Well, he'd go to the Giants.
No, there's no way.
Because
I mean, they need
Eli-
to move on from Eli, but I
Because
don't think they would trade.
if they
I don't
keep
think
doing
they'd go
this
for
bad, I don't
Cousins.
think Eli was going to be starting next year.
I don't think so either. I think Eli's also on a huge, big decline on his game. Absolutely. But I don't think the Giants would bring in Kirk Cousins with Alex Smith, because I think Alex Smith is leaving Kansas City.
Okay, then that's where Kirk might go. And with Andy Reid?
Because the Chiefs drafted a quarterback last year or this year, Austin Mahomes, first rounder, over Alex
sound like
Smith.
He's pretty good.
You don't know. I mean, he balled in college. You don't know. He's sitting the whole year, which is perfect to learn behind Alex Smith.
You know who balled in college? Hell.
Yeah.
You know who else balled in college?
Yeah, well, I mean, college is hit or miss.
Colt McCoy. Colt McCoy balled in college. Man, I just, sometimes it's just a thing of the name,
Dude, there's some quarterbacks that just like Jimmy Clausen. Okay, he doesn't sound like a starter. He doesn't sound like a starter.
It doesn't sound like a team where you're like
Carson Wentz. That's a strong ass quarterback name.
Oh
man, no, you gotta let Nick Foles go.
He scored 7 touchdowns in one game.
That's fine.
How many quarters have done that? 7.
Oh, great. Nick Foles is average. No,
he has sparks of greatness. Yeah, I know. I think
the Redskins just need to get a whole new coaching staff. Because Jay Gruden does not look like he knows what the hell he's doing. He looks lost half the goddamn time. Have somewhat of a talented roster. The Redskins do. They've just been depleted with injuries, as we've seen.
Quarterbacks.
Yeah, they're very notorious of that. No, for sure. They don't kill Kirk, man. I love Kirk. I'm a huge Kirk fan.
If he had a good team, he could become somebody. But like I always tell you,
that's what I'm saying. If he comes to Miami, he would lead us to Miami. But anyway, let's move on from this Kirk Cousins crap. It's done with. It's over with.